If you are a medical spa owner, I'm hoping that you already have the basics down packed. If you don't, then you'll learn something in the video. This is the promise that I give you. By the end of this video, you're going to either evaluate your status as a medical spa owner, or you're going to learn something new if you're not a medical spa owner. So there's only 5 components you need in order to start a business. You need a legal entity, you need a business bank account, you need a way to process payment, then you need a product, then you need a customer to sell that product to. So when it comes to being a service-based business, the product is the most valuable thing because it's very important for you to select services and product that fits the market that you're going after, and want to make sure that you are profitable. We want to make some money, right? So with that being said, let's talk about, after you have these 5 concepts under wraps, how we're going to apply these concepts to the medical spa industry. The first thing you want to do, you want to pick a name, right? Now I'm going to stop right here and talk about the domain names. It's very important for you to pick a name that's something called SEO-friendly. You want to make sure your name is easy to spell, easy to pronounce. It has some SEO-friendly keywords when it comes to the category. So for an example, we can do aesthetics, wellness, med spa. So those are just some words you can use: body sculpting, med spa. My business, Dr. Diva Aesthetics, health and wellness. These are SEO-friendly names. So I want you to think about that. Please do not spend a long time trying to figure out your name. People want to choose names that is personally attached to them. Make the atmosphere that energy. So if you have a name that is hard to pronounce, hard to spell, but it means something to you, it's valuable to you, create the atmosphere around that, but not the name. So now that we have the name, we have the entity set up, now we got to go get a Google My Business. So we have to set up Google My Business. Google My Business is a platform. It's the #1 search engine besides YouTube. So now we want to set up a Google My Business listing, and you want to be verified. Now we'll talk about if you are having more of a virtual business, whether you do mobile or you don't have an actual location yet, how you can go about getting verified in another video. Just want to keep this simple for the most part. So after you set up Google My Business, you have a location, you have a name that's SEO friendly. We're going to select the category. The category is going to be medical spa or skincare clinic. We want to keep this very simple. And it's funny because Google is very smart. Trust me, Google will give you subcategories and services. They will prompt you based on the services you're going to offer. They'll have Botox, dermal fillers. They'll have these services, microneedling, as you continue to go through the process of setting this up. Now, we want to create a business checking account. Take that EIN, LLC formation. Get a business checking account. Please do not use your personal checking account for your business transactions. We're trying to set you up for funding if you don't have funding. We want to set up a business that we can scale and grow, a franchise model, right? So now we got our EIN, LLC, we got our Google My Business set up, we're verified, we selected the right category, so now we are discoverable, and now we're going to go set up our business checking account. We got that going on. Now we're going to set up a payment processing system. Now, some payment processing systems could be a part of the EHR that you're going to choose. I like Vagaro. That was my best one. Currently, I'm using a different one that I don't like. I'm developing my own software, so you can stay informed about that because I will be dropping that video about my software relatively soon to make it very easy. So now you have a payment processing system, or you can use something called Stripe. They're connected to multiple things. You can send text to pay links. You can create your own links. You can create subscriptions. They have Klarna. They have Affirm. So now we got all of those entities set up. I want to talk about email. So now we're going to set up an email. So in your business email, make sure your business email has the domain at the end. So for an example, we're not going to have drdiva@gmail. We're going to have hello or info@drdiva. This shows a level of professionalism. So we want to make sure that we have that, okay? Now let's talk about services that we want to offer. So you have to think about what area that you want to have your medical spa, right? So for an example, if you want to set up a medical spa in your local area because you don't want to travel far. So research, just go to census.org and research your geographical average income. So we're going to start with something called demographics, and then we'll go down to psychographics, right? So demographics is age, gender, income, single, and household. We want to look at all those numbers because we want to make sure we place a medical spa in the area where people have disposable income and they can afford the services. So now we're on census.org, household, put the zip code in, look at the demographic. Now we have the demographics online. I would say a good number is 100,000. That's a good number to aim for, household. Now let's talk about psychographics. Psychographics is going to be based on behavior, customer buying, right? Customer buying process. Okay, what services I'm going to offer to these people who have higher disposable income? Now we select the area that we're going to open our medical spa. We're going to do a nice Google search about certain keywords. How are you going to select the keywords? You're going to just select the categories. You're going to keep it very simple, and then you're going to go down a rabbit hole, and I'm going to show you how to do that. You're going to go to Google, and you're going to type in medical spa, because that's the category you're going to sit in. Then I want you to do some market research. You're going to just sit down, take a power hour, put your headphones on, put your music on. You're going to research the zip code. You're going to put medical spa in this area that you're going to open your med spa. And this is what I want you to do when you're looking at the services that they offer. So let's say you have 3 medical spas, medical spa A, B, C. So the first medical spa, we're going to go to their website. We're going to look at their services. We're going to look at their injectors, their providers. We're going to look at how many years they've been in business. If they haven't, do a complete analysis of their website. Now, I'm going to put website must-haves in the link below that's completely free to you. That's in my course, but you can use it, whatever, to do your research. And I will also plug in a research tool so you can just start to do your own research. So you have to pay nobody. So we're going to go and do a complete analysis of their website. And then we're going to go to their Google reviews, and we're going to look at the good reviews and the bad reviews. And we're going to see how we could set ourselves apart, right? We don't want to go offer the exact same services that they're offering. And I want you to visit these places. You never had a medical spa, or you've never had any treatments, go visit a medical spa. See how they greet you. See how the atmosphere is. See how the setup is. This is your research. So now you're going to do that. You're going to repeat this process for all of the medical spas in the area. Usually it's like 3 to 4, maybe 5 max. And we're going to do something called a SWOT analysis. Okay, a SWOT analysis is basically your top 3 competitors. So if you have 5 med spas, how you're going to determine who your competitors are is by rating and how many reviews. And then also who comes up first in Google. So if you type in medical spa or Botox near me or wrinkle relaxer, because sometimes you want to use language that other people use. So you want to see who is coming up first. Whoever comes up first in the top 3, those are your top competitors. So after we go through that, we're going to do a SWOT analysis. What is strong about the business? What is weak about the business? The weakness will honestly be what people are complaining about. People don't answer the phone. They don't have a lot of skill injectors. They have high turnover. Every time you come, somebody else is doing an injection. People like consistency. Now we have our market research. Now let's talk a little bit about the avatar. The avatar, if other people don't always reinvent the wheel, if other people, especially the top 3 competitors, look at the positive Google reviews. If other people are paying for these services, then you can offer similar services but package it in a unique way. So for an example, let's say you have a 40-year-old female who is divorced. She wants to get back in the market, but she also is a mom. Her average income is $80,000. She wants to get some services so she can feel better about herself because she feels like she's aging prematurely. Her hobbies is jogging, because it can be health, jogging, hanging out with girlfriends. She's subscribed to a lot of magazines. So what services can you offer someone in this category? You will offer them more Botox, fillers, skin resurfacing, because she feel like her skin is dull. You feel like her face is aging and falling forward. Or you want to have a laser hair removal service for the millennials. That's also something you can offer. That's usually lip flip. They might want a lip flip. They might want some lip fillers. So these are 2 different types of avatars. So we can start thinking about that, okay? Now we're going to talk about product development. So you want to start with 5 products. You don't want to have a whole menu of scattered products that you have no clue who to offer it to. You're brand new. You have a steep learning curve. So let's start with our core 5. So our core 5, I tell everyone to start with Botox. It's simple, it's easy, it's really hard to mess it up, it's low risk, and mostly everybody wants it at whatever age, right? So start there. Start with Botox, start with some anti-aging, skin resurfacing, like chemical peels, because you can do something called a tox booster. We'll talk about that later. So it's certain things that you can start with. So list your core 5 based on your avatar, based on your demographics. and also based on the location. If you want to get funding, I recommend that you watch my next video to how to fund your business using business credit, okay? Because we want to get started, and I want to set you guys up for success. And this is not a quick fix overnight, but think about where you can be in a year to 18 months from now. And it is very possible to build $1 million practice in revenue in 24 months. So there you have it. That's how you start a medical spa. We're going to get it together. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you found value, please comment below. If you're interested in any courses, the links will be down below. But otherwise, just watch the videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.